Welcome back to the Alpha Capital Summer Casino Royale event. And we are here now with Riz Sardar. We call him Late Riz around here. I've exposed him.
I'm sorry.
No, it's absolutely fine. Well, I think you got here in record time though, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just before this event started, so just on time. Just on time.
Well, how are things, man? How are things? I know obviously we caught up recently. Yeah. Did a podcast recently, but we're here at this event. Like, have you been to many of these events before?
I was no, not really. I mean, there was one event last year, but it was nothing of this scale. So yeah, thank you for having me. I feel like with Alpha, everything they do is very, very professional. Very well organized. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. The guests are enjoying it. I brought my brother here today. He's a dentist, so for him it's a bit new as well, so having these kind of events. But it's nice, you reconnect with some of your friends. No, I haven't seen for some time, so it's always nice, coming into these events. Big city like London, get all the traders together, and yeah, you're able to share your experience and also learn from each other's experience. I feel like that's the most important thing about the event. It's not just one-sided. I feel like every individual you speak to, you get some value back. Whether you're still in the learning phase, a funded trader, either somehow, some way. And in life in general, I feel like with every individual you speak to, there's something you can take on. Yeah. And kind of build yourself there. Well,
how does it feel? You're going to be guest speaking today at the event. Yeah. What you got planned? What do you want to get across to the audience?
So for me, the biggest thing is because I know how tough the industry is and everything I've been through. So any experience I can give from my side of things, and even if it can open up the eyes of one individual or somehow they can improve, that to me is my job basically done. I'm planning to speak on mechanical trading strategies. That is primarily what I use. Very, very, strict in the sense that there's no discretionary or very, very limited discretionary. Try to keep it as systematic as possible, especially because of how complex the markets are. So because the markets are complex, it is our job to keep it as simple and straightforward as possible, with as limited human input as possible. So eliminating emotions, eliminating psychology. So when you have a strict trading plan, trading checklist, you have a strict protocol. I know you follow similar style in that sense as well. So yeah, I'll be talking about a little bit about that, also about what I'm working on at the moment. So I have my own investment management company fund, currently managing $25 million. And just speaking on how basically we've built that and where we are right now and just scaling wise.
What's it been like, that journey though? Like going from being the same as everyone else, like losing consistently, failing challenges, for example, to then being in a position where not only are you consistent, not only now are you transitioning into, a fund, right? And managing a fund, or still are, but looking to grow that and scale that, but also speaking and guest speaking in events such as this.
Yeah, no, I actually really enjoy this kind of events because the thing is, it is so much high stress, and I'm most of the time working on my own. When I'm like locked in, focused. Of course, we have a team, but it's nice, getting out a little bit and getting a little bit of like different kind of experience from different kind of people. For me, it has always been about, where can I take things in the long term, 5 years. Even with this thing, I'm still looking to look 5 years ahead where I want to be, build the infrastructure. And, we look for traders as well. So this is an optimal place. So yeah, we're looking for traders actively as well to have on the fund. So anybody who's consistent, anybody who has a, verifiable track record, we're happy to take on. So that's why, events like this, I can give my value, and then equally at the same time, you don't know who you can bump into, and go from there. And it's all about, especially our industry is all about network. It's all about relationships. And I like building long-term relationships. And that's
definitely. No, I love to hear that. Because one thing I was talking to Dan about on the pod that we did here was that, there are, yes, the traders here, right? But then there's also, we have fund managers here. We have macroeconomic researchers here. We have such a wide range. And now to hear that, obviously, this is a great opportunity for you to meet traders, potentially for your fund. Yeah. That's why I feel like, some people get put off by events because they're just not used to, they feel a bit reluctant, maybe a bit of fear comes in where they're like, oh, I'm not been, it feels a bit overwhelming.
Correct.
But then these are the reasons, I think, that's something that you've just highlighted there. These are the reasons why people should really put themselves out there. I know trading is a very me versus me and solo locked in. But equally, there are opportunities getting around other traders.
Yeah, you'd be surprised by, you know, it could be like one person or one connection that, you know, can, like, it might not be necessarily, they might not work with you directly, but they may know somebody, they introduce you to somebody. For example, they've come to the event and, you know, they might have, you know, enjoyed somebody's speech, somebody's journey, and they can relate with that. And then, you know, they're like, okay, look, we know somebody who's doing something else, and reconnect that way, basically. So that's how I see it.
Yeah, what would you say you want to get out of today, personally?
Today, first of all, of course, having a good time. You know, it's always nice seeing the people in the same industry. But ultimately, for me, what will be a successful event is the biggest thing is having Alpha, having a good event, having a successful event. The audience, the guests, you know, taking something away from all of the guest speakers. We have a very, very good lineup. So I think everybody will enjoy it. But for me, yeah, as long as somebody takes value, somebody goes home today with, you know, a different thought process, like something has switched in them, basically. Yeah, that to me is value.
That's the aim. Riz, I appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to let you go back so you can do your speech.
Thank you
as
very
well.
much. Thank you for having me, guys.
Everyone at home, make sure you hit subscribe. Other videos on screen will be from this event as well. And until next time, take care.